Okay, I'm gonna do a quick audio check here. So give me one moment. Okay, it is working, so that's good. All right, so we're gonna get started with this live stream here. Welcome everybody to today's live stream, a very spontaneous live stream. Basically, all that I'm going to be doing is cleaning out my inventory between my main account and my alt account, and mostly what I mean by that is just kind of organizing the horses that are like for trade and stuff, putting my trade horses on my alt account, and then my main horses, I'm going to be renaming them because they're all just wildly out of, like, their names are really bad. Some of them are named Keep, and some of them are just like, oh my gosh. The level of organization is kind of crazy here. So I do have my alt account online right now, but I think I actually need to have my alt account leave and then come back. I am streaming on my iPad, and then my alt account is going to be on my computer. So yeah, if you would like to clean your inventory with me, please do, kind of organize your horses and things like that. I may do some breeding as well, just to kind of, get some horses that I need for my roster of all the cross coats that I want and things like that. But yeah, I am basically going to be just going through my whole inventory, really making sure it's exactly the way I want it. There's a really nice top hat here. It has pastel yellow and neon at Abby's Market, but Abby's Accessories, I should say. And then, yeah, you guys are welcome to join on me. My joins are going to be on, so you're free to jump in with me on my island and hang out with me and things like that. Also, oh shoot, I was gonna say something, but I totally forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, so I actually need to have my alt account join me on my computer really quickly. Gosh, what was I gonna say? Maybe I need to go to a smaller server just because there's kind of a lot of people on this server. We'll see. But yeah, you are welcome to join on me. My joins are on. Okay. So my alt account just joined me. If you want to join on me, my username is right here. My username is Rebecca Ravenbird, so you guys can see that. But yeah, if not, you are free to organize your inventory whatever way that you want. Oh yeah, so like I have a whole bunch of IUHs, and a lot of them have like different names and stuff like that, which is great, because they have a little bit of a personality. But like this one, literally the name is for trade for swap 25 lows. So I don't know, I want to come up with a naming system. I mean, I kind of already have one, but I want to use the same naming system for all of these. Like, look at this one is for trade for swap 25 lows versus this one is trade versus this one says for free, so I gotta change all of these. But yeah, I also want to mention that I actually have a video coming out tomorrow, and it's basically going to be really interesting. I hope you guys will enjoy that. But these two IUHs I caught yesterday. Actually, no, was it yesterday or the day before? Let me double check. So November 19th was a few days ago, yeah. So I caught them, this one November 19th, and then same thing here, November 19th again. So really cool that I caught those two. Let me do something just really quickly here before we get into all of the nitty-gritty here. Okay, I'm gonna post that. But I'm sharing my live stream to people who want to watch. I hadn't really said anything. Okay, one more place. Actually, no, two more places. I will say the naming system that I'm going to use for my main horses, all of my Andalusian collection, is just going to be based off of Taylor Swift names, because that's the naming system I've had for such a long time. It's just that I've not added some of the most recent Taylor Swift songs, like Tortured Poets Department titles, and then Life of a Showgirl titles. Okay, so I need to bring my alt account to my island, to my main island. This is gonna be tough, guys. Alright. So I think the biggest thing I want to start off with the island unique hairs, just because I know that, here's my alt account. My alt account needs to go to my island. It did that thing where it spawned you on a different island, or like your main island. Okay. So I'm going to name all of these as IUH, just for the sake of making things easy. And this horse is mine, so I'm not doing anything with that. I seem to be lagging in the game here, which is not good. But okay, so here's my alt account, Beckbird 2005. So it'll just be here because I have some other stuff that I am probably gonna swap to my main account and stuff like that. So I'll do some fishing and stuff. But yeah, do you guys have anything that you're organizing specifically? I wanted to do this as a live stream rather than like a video, just because, oh, this one is Cupcake. That's a cute name. Just because it's gonna take so long anyways. This one is named Labubu. Yeah, these are all gonna be just, I'm kind of labeling them as what they are. Thank goodness for copy and paste, you know? Because look at how fast I'm naming these. We have a Kool-Aid, is the name of that one. Really cute. I've never actually looked at any of these names of these horses, so that's kind of funny. Lumi is the next one here. A lot of Icelandics. So here's the deal. When I think it was my Kelpie, my Zebra Kelpie, Ackelteek, whatever. When I got that horse, the offer that I ended up choosing, they were like, oh yeah, I have a an obsidian mummy and a V1 Val, and then they said, oh, you know what, if I use the Val, it'll be over. And I was really looking forward to that Val, but, let's see, did this one change? No, not yet. But they ended up giving me all of these Icelandics, except for the ones that I've like kind of caught recently. So it's just like, this is what I got. Okay, I don't know what to name. We're gonna just, any of them that need a name are gonna be called name. We'll do that. So let's see, IUH. This one is named Ketchup. That's really funny. I don't know, does naming IUHs ever entice people to offer for them? You know, because like, I don't particularly care about IUHs that much. I just have a collection of them just for the sake of trading. And yeah, the person gave me they gave me this horse, and then they gave me all these Icelandics, which, you know what, I kind of regret doing, but you know, it made that person happy, so I'm happy for them. Alright, another blessed IUH here. I'm really hoping that I can either catch or trade up for a gray blessed Andalusian. That's kind of my new dream horse now. I want a gray blessed Andalusian and also a black obsidian Andalusian as well. So I would love to get one of those. Okay, so we have a few more IUHs to go. Pink Drink. Very nice. The Starbucks thing, right? Pinkity. So, the video that I told you guys about in the beginning of the stream, this is the horse that I caught, and it's really cool. Okay, this IUH, I got this one from a friend, and I don't know if I want to use it to trade or if I want to keep it for myself. I have no idea, but I'm just labeling it as what it is for now, just so that I know exactly what my naming system is. So we have a bunch of emerald hairs too. I think I'm kind of falling for the emerald hair as a collection that I could have. Because, like, look at how many emerald hairs we have. This one, we have this one, we have this one, and this one, and this one. So we have so many emerald hairs. And of course we have this one that I traded for. But I have a lot of emerald hairs. A lot of green. I am the queen of green here. Okay, so we have this one as our last Island Unique hair. Honestly, I kind of really like this one, like, as it is. Let me show you. Look at how nice that is. Look at how nice that is. It all says IUH, IUH, IUH. Very nice. But yeah, it is a black quarter horse with the lava fade hair or whatever it is. It looks pretty nice. It really does. So I'm considering keeping it for myself, maybe, I'm not sure, but let's see. Yeah, I just wanted to walk around a little bit just because of the inactivity, timeout, and stuff like that. I want to make sure I don't get kicked for being AFK. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, let me actually take some notes really quickly, just so I can make sure that I know what horses categories I've already done. We've got Ian Given in the chat today, so welcome to the stream. You caught 2 IOHs today? Nice, congratulations. What coats and what breeds and what hairs did you get? Very curious to hear what you got. Congratulations. Okay, so we've got our IOHs. I think what I want to do now is the natural dyes. So let me move this out of the way here. So the natural dyes, we're just going to call them as NDs. Naturally dyed. I don't have very many of them. But, okay, this one I am keeping. I got this in a trade from somebody, and I don't remember what I traded for it. But we have to call this one as name, because I'm going to rename that one. So I'm taking notes on my notebook here. Island Unique hairs. So those are done basically. And then I need my NDs, natural dyes, and then name, we said is any horse that needs a Taylor Swift song, Taylor Swift themed name. Okay. I'm kind of not sure because my Taylor Swift collection is all of my breedable Andalusians versus this natural dye that I just showed you guys is natural dye and not breedable. So, I don't know. But we're basically just going to go ahead and continue with the system here. So, our next abbreviation is going to be ND, so copy that. And then I think I caught this one during the summer event, and I actually really like it, but I don't know if I want to keep it because it is a fjord. I'd rather get a natural dye Andalusian kind of thing, I guess. So I don't really know. Anyway, so you caught a prismatic dapple gray Clydesdale and a moonstone chestnut Arabian. Wow, 2 high tiers in one day. That is incredible. I named them Moonlight for the moonstone and prismatic daisy. Nice. That is amazing. I am very happy for you. Alright, so we got this one next. I only have a few natural dyes. ND. I don't remember how I got this. Oh, I think this one I got from the trade for my zebra kelpie. Yeah. Okay. So up next, oh boy, what do I want to do? You know what? Let's do my V1s really quickly. So I'm going to rename my V1s as V1s for now because my V1s don't really count towards my Taylor Swift names unless I run out or something. Run out of Andalusians to give names for. So V1 horses. I have Frisians and Clydes, and I have a couple of V1 Appaloosas or quarter horses, I forgot, but basically the Gen 1 horses, right? So let's see. Yesterday, someone gave me a Diamond Fox Frisian for free. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. Congratulations. Okay. So we've got... I got a title. I forgot that I had a title, to be completely honest. Yeah, I got a whole bunch of V1s that I really like. I really do like the V1s rather than the current generation of Frisians. So, let's see. We got this one, Skittles. Just for the sake of, knowing what... Oh, somebody bought from my market. Yay, thank you. I don't know who that was, but... Oh, they got my Andalusian. Yay. Okay, so we're definitely keeping the Snowflake. Yes, so I forgot I also had this Clydesdale. See, it's very, very helpful to me naming everything. So, let's see. Can I move on to this Frisian? And this is genuinely not for me to brag or anything like that. It's genuinely for me to go through all of this and actually give everything a usable, working, researchable name. Because I use this search bar a lot. So I want to, be able to use it very often here. Okay, so we've got this pure black Frisian. And, oh yes, so a a quarter horse, that's what it is. Then we have another, wait, I have 2 white Clydesdales? Huh. Okay, well, this one is going to be for trade because that one is like a lazy personality. I don't really like the lazy personality. Okay, so then we have this one. And I'm pretty sure I have like a whole bunch more. You know what? I think what I need to do is honestly start going through my alt account and working through the alt account first because I have less stuff in my alt account. But at least I was able to get a good handful of horses renamed so far. So that's a really good thing. How was my day? My day is going very well. I'm really happy to be live streaming here. So, very thankful for all of you guys that are joining me here today. I'm otherwise doing really well. Just been kind of relaxing all day. The Thanksgiving holiday is done. Not done yet. What the heck? Thanksgiving holiday is almost here. Sorry, I'm like not focused right now. I'm like all over the place. Okay. So what is it that I need to do? Oh, it's all of these horses. Okay, hold on. I do have on... I won't be able to show my alt accounts, but, like, there's a horse I can sell to Larry. See that purple Arabian going by? That's me. Alright, so I have a horse that I can sell to Larry, apparently, so here we go. Oh, I have a bunch of horses. Oh, yeah, that's right. I just caught these 3 horses, in a herd. What if I move over here a bit? I can come over here and look at my alt account. There we go. I wasn't really fishing or anything, so. You got 2 new dogs yesterday? Awesome! Congratulations! What are your dogs' names gonna be? Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go to the alt account really quickly. Okay. I have a bunch of naturally dyed, apparently. I have a bunch of naturally dyed. Oh my gosh. I have a bunch of naturally dyed horses. Okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna put all the NDs from my main account onto my alt account. So I don't know if you can hear. Oh, I have a naturally dyed donkey. Very cute. Yeah, so hopefully I won't ever get to a point where I need to, this one's a Halloween natural dye, okay. And then this one is an autumn natural dye. Okay, I know you can't see it, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and trade to my alt account. Actually, let me double check all my NDs. See, now it's really nice, because now I can search by ND specifically. Okay, I think what we need to do is rename any of them that are naturally dyed as nat dye. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna We're gonna name him as that. Nat Die. Because that, it doesn't show up properly in the search if I do it like that. Okay. If I just do it as ND, it won't show up right, so. Trying to keep... So we need to change that in my notes too, apparently, so we'll do that right now. Let me actually do that so I don't forget. So ND, I have some whiteouts. Let me grab that. NATD. Alright. Millie and Milky? Oh, those are super cute names. Yeah, I'd love to know what breed they are. Okay, so we're gonna go back to my alt account now and do the same thing. So naturally died is now Nat Die, Nat D. See, now if I search for them, I should be able to find them. Yeah, so I can find them all now. Alright, so that one, and this one, and this one. Okay. So, we are going to unlock, and unlock. This one, this is the tack set that I have for it, so I think all this tack kind of needs to go to my alt account too. I don't know if I want to keep this horse or not, because it is a really nice natural dye, but it's a fjord, so I don't know. At least what we can do is trade the other ones that I have to my alt, so let me go ahead and do that. We really need the ability to multi-select stuff, because if we were able to multi-select stuff, I wonder if there's a reason why we can't multi-select stuff. Maybe it's to prevent spam. So instead of me having to tap individually, each horse tap, 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 and then, you know, click the plus button again and stuff like that, click a horse, press the button, click a horse, press the button, it would be really nice if we could just, you know, avoid that and select multiple horses at once and then click the next button or whatever, or the accept button. Let's see, we have an Australian Shepherd and Husky mix, and then a German Shepherd and Rottweiler mix. That is really awesome. Did you get them from, like, a breeder, or, like, a shelter, or you adopted them, or anything like that? Okay, so all my natural dyes are now on my alt account. Okay. I think what we need to do is put the V1s on my alt account too, just to start saving some space here. So my alt account has about 100 inventory spaces left here. So that is, that's a little concerning here, but honestly, my alt account, I don't play on my alt account that much. I do a little bit just to, you know, keep it active, but I don't, I forgot I have all of these horses in my stable back over there. Okay, we have a bunch of horses. Yeah, I don't really play on this account, the alt account, that much, so it's just like doing quests and activities in the game will give you more inventory space, but I don't play on it, so I don't have that much inventory space. Okay, so let's give my V1s to my alt. Okay. Somebody just walked onto my island here. Let me see if this is somebody who is in the live stream or if it's a friend of mine. You saw me in a public server yesterday? Probably. Yeah, I like to go in public servers like the trading hubs, and I just watch, people trading and selling stuff. Sometimes I'll find something that, somebody has a really nice horse and stuff like that, but most of the time I don't get trades myself, or like when I do get a trade, they'll like decline or something, Okay. So we're gonna start with that. Oh, you adopted them? Oh, that's great. I love that you adopted them. Yeah, I hope they have a wonderful life with their new family. Let me see. Whoa, who is spamming in the chat? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is gonna take a long time. I'm probably gonna have to plug in my iPad at some point. Oh, look, my friend Skyla joined. Okay, so we're gonna jump around just a little bit, just so we can stay active. I don't think I need that horse out. Okay, anyways. I think, what did I want to do? I forgot on... This is really funny. I legitimately forgot the reason why I started trading stuff to my alt account. Oh no. Okay, shoot. I honestly don't know what the purpose of that was. Okay, well, anyways, I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go to all of these horses named Keeper and rename them as name. Because, like, I want to keep these, and these are mine, but they need to be renamed. Because that's something I can do right here, right there. Hi, Skyla. Okay, I don't know if you are in my YouTube live stream, but let me actually say something so that she knows. Okay. Oops, so these reindeer that I have, I want to keep those, but those are also not part of this naming system here. Man, I must be lagging really badly. Because it doesn't change the name until, like, way later. Like, I don't know if you can tell. Like, I hit rename and accept, but it doesn't actually change it. Oof, wow. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, so I'm curious, what horses do you guys collect in Wild Horse Islands? Any specific breed or coat color? See, now, okay, my internet must have caught up, because now it's going a little faster. Do you collect IUHs, anything like that? Okay. So all of these... Hey, Skyla. How's it going? Whew. Alright. Any of these named Keep now also receive the same treatment here. So, I've got a good handful of horses that need to actually be renamed. I have a bunch of horses also in my inventory that I need to go through. Some, like, basic coats. I keep the basic coats sometimes for their hair color. So we're keeping this one. So all of these event horses, I'm gonna... What should I call them? Because they're event horses that I want to keep, but I also have event horses that I want to trade. So maybe I should call EAs, Event Andes. Evas. There we go. Oh, it looks like Skylar bought something from my market again. Yay. I got a gingerbread house and that went terrible. Oh no, what happened? So any of these event Andalusians are called Evas now. Events. Event Andalusians that I keep. Okay, so let's go ahead and actually kind of rename them now. Just so I don't forget. Ooh, this horse, I think I'm going to be trading this. So we're going to name that as trade, just because it's an impure Andalusian. Impure beach Andalusian. I don't know about these. I'm gonna call these Evas too. The golden ones. I haven't made a gingerbread house in so long, and I would love to do that again one day. Just buy a kit and maybe make some stuff with my boyfriend. Oh, I need to hop around on my alt account really quick. Okay. Ooh, event. Where any event horses that I want to keep, like this Fjord, I actually do want to keep. So EVK maybe. Non-Andalusian event horse. That I keep. Story time. So there was no instructions, so I tried to go my own way, but that led to me having an icing mess. And then everything fell and everything got covered in icing. Then I got to decorating and everything was falling and dripping and I gave up. Oh goodness. That is unfortunate. I just want to let you know that I'm not really looking at the game chats. So if you have a comment, please put it in the YouTube comments. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay, so I'm keeping this one. Wait, what did I say? Oh yeah, EVK, event keep. Okay, I confused myself. Alright, so this one needs name because it's breedable. I think we're gonna keep that one. I have no idea. Any of them that has keeping question mark is I don't know if I've bred that one, that specific coat yet. So I need to figure it out. Okay, so this one is name because that's a breedable. EVA, Event Andalusian. Another one, EVA. It's a very interesting naming system here. Did you ever get more ink for my pen? No, because I think this is one of these pens where it's just a pen that comes from some sort of company, you know what I mean? And they just make pens for the sake of marketing and stuff like that, so it's not really refillable. But I have more of them, so it's fine. Okay, so here's another name. I actually have a lot of pens. I love stationery, and I love collecting stationery. So I just have a whole big collection of colored markers and pens and stuff like that, and I have a lot of art supplies too. I had one of those and I lost it. It was a very sad day. Yeah, one time, okay, this is when I was in high school. One time in high school, I found this mechanical pencil on the ground, and it was a really, really nice pencil. Like, it was a good mechanical pencil. So, hold on, I need to rename this. And I picked it up and I kept it, and it lasted me for so long until eventually it broke. And I don't remember how it broke, but I think it was something with either the middle part where the grip attaches to the barrel of the pencil. It just like came loose or something and I couldn't fix it. And it was so sad because I loved that pencil. Oh, I love that pencil so much. Oh, wait, the person who... Hold on. I didn't realize they bought both of my... Okay, so we have some horses we can sell here, actually. So I have that one, and another horse I can put in my market. I sell these breedables, these breed fails, very cheap, just because I don't want them anymore, you know, and I want them just gone. So I'll just give them cheap. It doesn't matter to me. Okay, anyways, we're going to... These mules, I want to keep those, so let me call these as what they are just by default. Mule, Henny. I think it's Skyla that keeps buying them. Yeah, I was really sad when that pencil broke. But I ended up getting another one day, so... Like, I bought it, but it's an expensive pencil because it's so high quality. Can I borrow some money? How does one borrow money? I have 2 crosscoat Marwaris I don't want. Oh, let's see if that person buys them. I don't know. Alright, so... I also accept minimum bids. I'm not the kind of person that will... put the bids up super high and then like be like, oh, I accept minimum bids. Like, no. I will do absolute minimum bid. Because I want to just get these horses out of here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need them. Somebody else probably needs them more than I do. And I'd rather just, make someone's day, Make them happy that they got something decently cheap. Okay. I had one of those and then I lost it. That was a very sad day. Yeah, exactly. The pencil that I'm talking about, if you want to look it up, it is called a Pilot Dr. Grip mechanical pencil. And the one that I had was blue, and I couldn't find the exact shade of blue that I had when I was in high school. So the one I use now is just silver, which is still really nice, but I'm sad that I don't have the blue one. Genuinely, it's such a good mechanical pencil. It's a very thick barrel, too, and I have small hands, so it's nice to have a thick pencil. Alright. Did I ever copy and paste this? I'm not sure. Alright, so we have a whole bunch. We're gonna go faster now. Yeah, I love my Crosscoat Andalusian collection here. And I love all the horses that I have in my inventory. I need to make tack sets. One day, hopefully I can make tack sets for every horse that I have. But you know what? I have so many that it's just going to take forever, and it's going to take a lot of inventory space, which I don't know if I will have. Like, I was only able to get to 1,000 inventory slots today because I managed to get the 10,000 horses achievement. Like, if you catch 10,000 horses, you get a whole bunch of inventory space. Do I have any neon purple anything? Let me see. I don't think I do. Yeah, all the neon stuff is right here, and I don't have... I mean, I have this hat, but I do want to keep it. So I'm really sorry I don't have anything. Okay, we're just gonna call you. Okay, so this is a donkey that I want to keep. So, event keep, EVK. I should be able to search that, EVK. Yeah, okay. Good. Because sometimes, like I said earlier, when you put a certain name in the name of the horse, it'll also show up other things that are, like, similar to it, I guess. So, another EVK, event keep. That one is name. Oops. I didn't mean to delete a message in the chat here, sorry. But yeah, no, I don't have any neon stuff. Sorry. Kind of locked in right now, honestly. I'm in a flow state. That's the new thing people are saying, I feel like, these days. You're in a flow state. So this one, collection log reward. We're gonna call you event keep, just so that we don't have too many search terms. Wait, I think I named it the wrong thing, actually. No, yeah, event and illusion, EVA. Okay. No. Event and illusion. Event horse. Name. You need a name. You also need a name. I'm trying to get mismatch and illusions, but I haven't been able to breed. Well, I bred one, actually. It's, like, I'm talking about, like, a nice combination. I didn't used to like mismatches, but now that I've kind of gotten used to them, I like them. If they are considered, like, perfect by coat. So I bred one the other day. It was pearl coat, mismatch, black tail, and some other mane and tail I forgot. But it doesn't look that great, but it is an island unique coat, so it bumps up the value a little bit. So, but the thing is that people don't trade mismatch and illusions, so it's hard to find them. Oh, somebody bought something from my market. Oh, it's Skylar bought something from my alt accounts market. Okay, anyways, so we have naming you. Man, this is seriously gonna take a really long time. I don't know if I'm gonna stream my whole thing here, but let's see, how long have I been streaming for? About 45 minutes at this point. So, not bad. Some of these horses, I need to rebreed them because they don't have a nice personality. So it's, like, hard. But at least I have the coat color and the hair color that I want. So then I could just always retry again and again until I get a better personality. On the hunt for neon flowers? That I think I do have, so hang on. Let me rename this last couple of horses here. I think I have a few, but I might not. I'm not sure. Okay. Definitely I have to look at my closet for this. Probably not, actually. Oh, I have 21. So hold up. I don't really use the neon flowers too much, so I can give you a couple. Is there any particular amount that you need? Oh, sorry. No, wait, no, I thought you asked if I had anything neon purple. I don't have anything neon purple, but I have neon flowers. Here. Sorry. There. I'm giving you like half of my stock. Yeah, because I don't really grow flowers or anything. Maybe I should, because neon flowers are kind of valuable. Kind of. They're kind of like peaches and oranges because they're so rare. Man, just take them. Just take them. I need to get back to my inventory. Oh, pink flowers. I don't think I have any pink ones, actually. Yay. I don't even know where to find... Well, I think maybe I have a couple, but, like, I think there's gray flowers that I don't know where to find those. Whatever. Here we go. Might as well take a water break, actually. Okay, cool. So... what are we gonna do now? Oh, yes, my thoroughbreds. Okay, so I have a bunch of thoroughbreds that are pure OG. So we're going to call those our pogs. Pure OG thoroughbreds. I'm trying to start a little side business where I breed pure OG thoroughbreds, because if you get like a decent pure OG thoroughbred, those go for like 20k, at least on Discord, unofficial Happy Acres. Those will start at 20k, and I've seen those if you got like a really nice coat and it's like a mismatch or something. I've seen those go for IUHs, so I may be in the market for trying a little pure OG thoroughbred side business here. But anyways, we're gonna name all of these as Pog. And I think we're going to put the thoroughbreds on my alt accounts for now. Okay, this one is actually not pure OG because OG stat is based on first of all, the stat. So it needs to have 100. Can be trained up to 100, right? But then this purity needs to be 100%. So we're actually going to sell this one. And I'm going to write that down really quick. I know what my market means. But yeah, market means selling it at my island. Okay, so this one is also Pog. This one is Pog. So we need to unlock these. Unlock. Yes, so this one is also Pog. So this one is not pure OG, it just has the stat. So the problem with these is that people will sell them in their markets and they will say, oh, like OG stats or something like that. But I don't know if it's pure OG because you don't see the purity part in the inspection window of a market. So sometimes I buy these and I don't realize that it's not pure OG. And so I've wasted like 20k. Okay. So we need to unlock these, unlock. Okay, so, ooh, somebody bid. Hold on. No, they must have left the server. Or maybe I'm lagging. Okay, we need to go to my alt account again. Actually, no, we need to trade my OG, my pogs onto... No, I don't want to craft. You shouldn't be able to click that button. Craft. When you're trading somebody. Like, that should, like, not exist. Because why would you need to craft something while you're in a trade? Okay. You know what's really interesting is that Trick added all of these different things to prevent people from getting scammed, and yet people still get scammed. It's really unfortunate. Like, he made it so that you have to inspect everything before you can go through with a trade, and he made it so that I think the trade lasts longer, but yet people still get scammed. It's like, how are you not looking sometimes? But then also, too, I think people, what they do is they will swap out a horse really fast. And I have no idea how they do that. Do I have any other thoroughbreds? Okay, yeah, so... I don't know what's going on in the chat there, but we don't need to look at that. Alright. So, any of these named Bread, alright. So, any of these horses named Bread means these are horses I need to breed their coats onto Andalusians. And I do that because sometimes, I say it as bread because sometimes the word breed doesn't really like to be said in the game chat. So, it's just a funny way of abbreviating that. So we're just gonna rename them to capital bread. No, I don't want to read bread. Just to make things a little easier. I will also mention that the problem with breeding cross coats sometimes is that, like, the coats will be really similar to a different breed. So, like, there's a light dapple gray Shire, and there's also a light dapple gray Marwari, and they look really similar. So it's like, I don't know which of the light dapple coats that I've already bred, because they look the same. So I can't tell if the foal is already, you know... like, it already has that coat or not. Sorry, I'm just trying to focus here. Okay. Cool. So that is that. Whew, alright, so these unicorns... Okay, we're gonna put the unicorns in here. From the event here, move to storage. Move to storage. Take off their attack. Okay, hold on. Okay, so now let's go ahead and move you to the inventory. Pick them up first. the name is Cinder, so. Alright, so now we gotta do the same thing with all these other unicorns. I wonder if this will come back this year. I don't know if this event will come back or not. The Unicorn Academy. And if it does, I don't know, because I don't want the unicorns again. I mean, they already came out, so, like, theoretically, you know, they've already come out, so they're not gonna... They're like an exclusive limited release, you know? I do kind of wish you could equip multiple horses as well in Wild Horse Islands, but I feel like that would be a Game Pass kind of situation where, like, you have to have a Game Pass in order to equip multiple horses. And that's kind of getting into the territory of, like, Horse Life or other games that allow you to equip multiple pets. Actually, no, Adopt Me has that. So, Adopt Me, you have one free pet that you can always take out, but, like, you can sort of get around that by, like, making a family and inviting your alt accounts to the family and stuff like that. But then, there's no way for you specifically to do that. So what they do is they give you a Game Pass. You can buy a Game Pass and equip 2 pets at once. And of course it costs Robux. And I think a lot of people would really like that because, like, what if you want to age up a foal, and, like, do the tasks for it? Or what if you just want to show off, like, 2 horses that you're trying to trade and stuff? So that is really nice. Wildstar. Okay. Yeah, these are just such goofy looking horses. Oh, that's incredible. Alright. I think I have like 2 more unicorns left. I can't rename them either, right? I don't think I can rename them. Tech. Okay, so all the unicorns are gone. Yeah, same. It's a really chill live stream, so I'm not really prepared to talk about too much. Okay, so... we're gonna rename this one as main horse, because this Akeltique is the one I ride all the time. Okay. So, some of these I can, like, already tell. Yeah, you need a name. So you come from Training Island, which is fine. And I used to have a spreadsheet with all of these horses' names, like their Taylor Swift name, but I no longer maintain that, and I really should. Let's see. Oh, I have a Mismatch Fjord, so we're gonna call you Mismatch. So all of these horses that were already named with the Taylor Swift name, I'm gonna rename them. Do I need this Frisian? I think I'm trying to get this chestnut coat, but I may already have... Yeah, okay. So, I don't need this one. Yeah, I can sell you, maybe. So the difference between, like, if I say I'm putting it in the market versus selling it to Larry, I will say market versus Larry. What is this horse? Oh, this is the horse that is chestnut, but it needs a better mane and tail. So I think I want to either do black or try for this flaxen fade. Okay. Anyway. So we're looking... Did you not rename? There we go. So this one, I think I'm going to try selling that one. Because I have this one, but this one has a nicer mane and tail, so I want to try to breed a duplicate of that, basically. I will get duplicates of coats if I like their natural mane and tail hair color better. I bet you guys think this is really boring, but at the same time, if it's helping you, then good. Oh, let me actually write down my notes. Oh, you want to know something really annoying? Okay. Watch this. Horn. All of these horned horses, this tag right here, it doesn't show up in the top where it says, common breed, unbreedable. So therefore, it's not, like, if I rename this horse as whatever, and then I search for it again, it's not going to show up because it doesn't have a tag associated with it. So I understand that the tags are getting really, like, let me see. Like, you see where it says event limited rare breed. Let me try something else. A different horse that's like a really long one or something. Like something like this where it says winter 23 unique, winter limited, very rare breed, unbreedable. It gets really, really long. Right, all of those different tags, but it makes it so hard to search for the horn. So I would love, you know what we need? We need, instead of, in my opinion, instead of all of these tags listed at the top in writing like this, make them as icons. So make them as like colored dots. You know how if you look in the thing right now, it has a pink dot in the lower corner there. Well, make all of these dots, and then you click on the dots in order to see what their tag is. That way, if the horse has a whole bunch of tags, it's not going to take up like all of this space like that at the top, and it saves room for if he ever adds more tags and stuff like that. So you have to click on the color or something like that in order to see what the tag is, or some other like drop down menu in order to see what the tag is. So I think that would be a lot easier. We've got another person in the chat here named FanTB3H. Hello and welcome. How are you doing today? So good for you to join us. But yeah, that's my opinion. Okay, I think we're gonna rename you as Bread again. Why are you not clicking? Rename. Thank you so much for joining the stream here. We're going to keep this gray brindle as well. Ooh, I think we're going to breed that one, yeah. Because like I said, I wanted a better hair color on the chestnut from the Frisian coat. This one needs to be renamed instead of full to name. Okay. Whew, this is taking such a long time. But you know what? That's the whole purpose of this stream. Or no, hold on. We're gonna keep name. Am I keeping this emperor penguin? Maybe we'll do a separate extra live stream so that I can actually rename all of these horses, because right now I'm just naming them as, you know, what their title is, but in terms of giving them an actual name, I'm not doing that right now, so maybe tomorrow I will. Okay, I don't know about this Andalusian. I have so many horses, like, all over the place, either in my inventory or my pasture and stuff like that. So it gets confusing. Okay, so are there any Taylor Swift fans in the chat here? Let me know if you listen to anything related to Taylor Swift or Sabrina Carpenter, Tate McRae, anybody like that. Ooh, are we gonna keep this one? I don't know, but I don't know. We'll just call it as EVK for now. Nope, rename it. There are a lot of black coats in the game, which is really interesting, because there's, like, you know, black Sabino, black Rabicano, different black variations for different breeds and stuff like that, and they all look the same. So it's very confusing sometimes to breed exactly the coat that I need. Like, if it's the black coat from the Acoltique versus the black coat from a quarter horse, you know, it's just all the same. Okay. Oh, a medicine hat shirt. Ooh, a mismatch. What color? Congratulations on a mismatch. Okay, I think, yeah, we're definitely gonna trade this one. So trade in my notes. Dark gray and black on a Shire. Hey, that's a pretty good combination. Okay, I kind of lost my train of thought here. This one I'm gonna keep, so this one's a mismatch as well, dark gray and regular gray. I already wrote that down, right? Miss MM is mismatch, yep. I got another mismatch right here. It's so hard to see. Also, too, the inventory is, like, so small. It's crazy. Ooh, let's take a look at the mismatch we just bred here. Is this it? No. I don't know. Did you say something in chat? Yeah, show me. Now I lost. I shouldn't have closed the chat. Close the thing here, because now I've lost my place here. Okay. Ooh, very nice. If you look on the side here, the black mane and then the gray tail. Very nice. Congratulations. Okay, where was I? Oh, this horse? Oh, I've had this horse forever. Yeah, this is like one of my very first horses I ever had in the game. Very cool. It used to be like my main horse. Do you guys have a main horse in the game? Like a horse that you ride all the time, like it's your favorite or anything like that? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, my main horse is the Ackelteak, the Winter Slopes one. Also, I am looking for IUHs, Andalusian IUHs. Specifically, Cremello, Gray, Black, what's the other one? Or Pearl coats. But I know those are going to be harder to trade for because those are like rare coats, you know? So we'll see if I can get to that point. I don't really like the uncommon or the basic coats. So it'll be tough. It'll be tough. We're gonna call you Event Andalusian, which is not really true, but so I got this horse, a standard bred. That is definitely for trade. I do not know how to trade in this game. Like, I think the problem is I want, I guess, overpays, but I know that's not gonna happen, so that means I'm sometimes gonna lose, and I don't want to lose. Like, I don't want to have, like, lose trades, you know, win, fair, loss. But I guess that's kind of the whole point, is you kind of have to build up to what you want and then lose a bit so you can, you know, not a full trajectory, you know, not a straight line path kind of thing. You just put my sister to sleep. She came in and is laying passed out on the floor. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've heard some people, they're like, yeah, your voice is really, really nice and relaxing. I don't think it is. In my personal opinion, I would like it. I feel like I want my voice to sound different, but at the same time, I am not going to do anything about it. Alright, so markets. You know, I've also been told, like, oh, you talk too fast, or you, are not enunciating, or whatever, but I don't know. Everybody has a different opinion on my voice. We're almost done! We're almost done! Okay. So we just have a few more to go. At least in my inventory here. We have a bunch in my stable, and we have a bunch in my pasture, and we have a bunch in my alt account that we need to do the same for. But at least it's good to know that we're almost done here in my inventory. What time is it for you? It's currently 6:13 p.m. I am Pacific Standard Time, so I am always later than everybody else. I'm in the past. It's something, because like most of the time people are not Pacific Standard Time Zone, so they don't know, they don't get it. Like, I'm 3 hours behind you. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted again. I'm also texting my boyfriend right now because he's telling me something about his day. Ooh, this white Frisian. I think I'm trying to breed the coats. Yeah. Okay, so I have 2 of these. So I'm gonna keep them for breeding. Okay, we're so close to being done. So close. It's 8:14 for you, okay. Yeah, a lot of these I need to rebreed for their personality. And some of these horses, like this one, these are like from the very first time I started playing the game, and I kind of want to get rid of them because the Palomino doesn't match with the chestnut coat, so I want to not fix, but like replace them with their pure mane and tail color. And that way I don't have too many. Okay, so these reindeer are event horses that we're keeping. So EVK, 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 and one more. Yay! Okay, I'm pretty sure we've got all the horses that are in my inventory that need to be renamed, so that's really good. So let's do this one row at a time here and make sure it's all the same naming convention. Either it's name, EVA, EVK, name, bred, whatever. And let's just double check. Make sure, horns and stuff like that. Because then we can move on and do some other stuff. We can do the stuff in the pasture. We can do the stuff in the barn. I took out a piece of paper to help guide my eyes. Okay, I think we're pretty much good. Yeah, okay. So, let's head over to, actually, no, we're gonna go right here. Because there's a bunch of horses in here. Ooh, another mismatch. Wait, I forgot that I owned you. So let's do these a couple of horses at a time here, just so that I can keep track of them. I wish you had the ability to rename the horse from the storage closet. That's really unfortunate that you can't do that. Did I move it to the inventory? Yeah, see, I kind of got like a duplicate. Yeah, because you have to reopen the thing all over again. Okay. Yeah, so I'm glad I did the closet just so I can get this out of the way. EVA, Evented Delusion. I have a lot of stuff in my closet, but not as much as everything else, so that's good to know. Let's see, this Andalusian horse. I don't think I need this. Red chestnut and white. Let me see if I can search it by color, because I just lost it. Yeah, I think this horse, we can sell that one to Larry right now. Oops. Let me double check my battery. Ooh, I'm 42%. Okay. We're gonna plug in right now. Okay. Goodbye. Don't need you. Do you still have all those leaves that I gave you? I'm pretty sure I do. Let me see. No, hold on. I think it's considered a leaf. Yep. 15,000 leaves. Oh, goodness. Alright, up next. We're making a lot of progress. I'm very happy about that, honestly. My inventory is not exploding, which is very good. Okay, we're gonna do some fishing on my alt account. Did it not go into my... There we go. Yeah, we really need the ability to rename the horse from the closet, because this is really annoying. Oh, look at all of these horses. Oh my gosh. Okay, I have a lot of accessories, but there's still a lot of horses in here. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can do these golden apple horses. There's another mismatch I forgot that I had. What is this? Why do I have this? I don't know why I have that golden apple, Appaloosa or whatever it was. Okay, so the golden apples, those are all... So you are a mismatch. We can name you as such. Event and illusion. And another event and illusion that I'm gonna keep. Do I need this horse? Why do I have this horse? I think I can sell this horse. Yeah, it's not an end illusion and it's not like a hair color. It's not like a mismatch that I need or anything. So, oh yes, we're gonna go the golden apple horses. Another mismatch. I have a lot of mismatches actually, especially golden apple ones. I could honestly sit on this game for hours, I feel like at this point. Just organizing my inventory. I want to know if there's anybody out there that is like super organized. Like spreadsheets galore, crazy inventory naming system, categories, whatever, billion alt accounts to like keep track of all the different things that you have. I would love to see that. I'm honestly considering creating another alt account for storage purposes, but I don't actually know if I should. Okay. So those were all of the golden apple and illusions that were just renamed. So now we can go back to some of these other horses. Okay, so if they say keep, we can move them. Keep, we can move. Keeping. Keep. Another keep. And another keep. Okay. Yeah, I try to have some sort of a naming system, like the Taylor Swift one, but I think what I want to do is I want to go back to that spreadsheet, reopen it, and like make a new document essentially, and make it so that every time I rename a new horse, it just goes automatically into that name or whatever. I don't know if that makes any sense. So like, I set up the spreadsheet so that it has open slots for all of the horses that I'm gonna, just give them a Taylor Swift name for. But if there's any open spaces left, then the new horses that I get that I need will just automatically be named as that. I don't think that makes any sense. Sorry. Alright, so you are V1. So you are an event and illusion. Oh, what is wrong? What's going on with you? Oh, you're dyed. Okay. It's not a natural dye, but I think somebody gave that to me. Maybe I can honestly just sell it. And we're gonna keep you as well. Yeah, the Northern Lights and illusion is so pretty. It's really nice. Pretty much all of the event and illusions, I think, except for the beachy and illusion and the pumpkin pie, I don't really like. But I have them anyways, just because they're part of the collection kind of thing. Okay, so we're gonna go back to these and illusions that have like a Taylor Swift name in them. I'm gonna do something really quick. I'm gonna put a bobby pin in my bangs because they're kind of getting in my way. I need to... Oh, I have 4 gender swap potions? I had no idea. I don't know how I got those. Somebody must have maybe traded them or something. Okay, so... we're gonna name this Clydesdale. I love the V1 Clydes. They're so cute. They're so chunky. But like it looks, look at this. It's a potato. It literally looks like a potato to me. Isn't it so cute? Ugh. Okay. Is anybody celebrating Thanksgiving this week? I'm very curious. I will certainly be celebrating. This bobby pin is wanting to come out. Hold on, I can't get this next one in. I'm trying to put 2 in, but I can't see, so I need to get a mirror. Yeah, just because it's like so... My bangs are way overgrown, so I need to trim them. But also, right now, since I haven't trimmed them, they're getting in the way so much that I have to put in a bobby pin. Okay, there we go. Hopefully that'll help. Because it's either that or I put my hair in a ponytail, which I can do. I can do that too, but I like having my hair down. Alright. I have to do these individually. It's so annoying. Because I don't want to lose track. Of all these extra horses. Once I have them named, then I'll know that, like, I have to filter through the coats that I already have. Okay, you know what? The bobby pins are out. The ponytail is in. I have a hair tie right next to me right now, so I can just do that. Yeah, so for Thanksgiving this year, we're gonna actually just have a chicken instead of a turkey, which is not traditional, but it was a little cheaper just because, the holidays are so jam-packed and stuff like that. We just figured, you know what, the turkeys are so much in demand and stuff like that, we should just get a chicken. Because it'll be the same thing, essentially. It's a bird, right? And then we're still going to do the sides, right? The green bean casserole, the cranberry sauce, the potatoes. Alright. Ponytail acquired. Plus, I like chicken. I don't mind chicken. I actually have it a lot. Uh-oh, I forgot what the name of that horse was. Shoot, I think it was Speak Now. Yeah. I really like Raising Cane's. That's my new favorite chicken fast food. I don't mind KFC. Popeyes was okay. Chick-fil-A was not that good, in my opinion. Last time I checked. I think what I need to do is kind of go back to all those places and do, like, ultimate fast food chicken comparison. Because my problem with Chick-fil-A was that it's dry. At least compared to Cane's, like, when you bite into a Cane's chicken tender, it doesn't melt in your mouth, but there's, like, juices on the inside of it, versus Chick-fil-A, it just didn't have that. All the flavor was on the outside, which is great, but it wasn't very moist. Rename. KFC was okay in terms of, like, moistness. But yeah, I think, honestly, Cane's wins in terms of juiciness. They do not win in terms of seasoning. The seasoning is good, but it's definitely, like, Chick-fil-A wins in that department, I think. Chick-fil-A and KFC. Popeyes was, like, okay, seasoning-wise. I liked Popeye's ranch that they had. Kind of want to get it again. The Cane's sauce, though. Oh, Cane's is good. Cane's sauce is so good. I love their Cane's. But my one problem that I have with it... oh, shoot. What was the name of the horse? I got distracted. Let me look back in the stream. See if I can find it. Right? Yeah, Cane's and Chick-fil-A. Oh, I'm kind of wanting that for dinner, honestly. But, you know, if I have chicken now, it's gonna spoil the fact that for Thanksgiving we're also having chicken. So, oh shoot, I just lost the horse that I took out of the inventory. That I was gonna do it. Yeah, anyways, Cane's sauce is really good. I didn't get the Chick-fil-A sauce when I last had Chick-fil-A. And I want to mention that I have not had any of these chicken places in a really long time because I have been so addicted to Cane's. Let's see. KFC, I don't know if they ever had a sauce that I tried. And then Popeyes, yeah, their ranch was pretty good. So really the only comparison I have is Popeyes and Cane's. Let's see. Sides, like their fries. I don't mind the Chick-fil-A waffle fries. Those are a really nice texture. Cane's seasoning is, like, okay on their crinkle cut fries. KFC, I don't remember. And then Popeyes, I don't remember what side I had with that. Okay. If anybody happens to remember the horse that I pulled out of my inventory that I lost, let me know. I know, but the thing is, Skyla, I was mentioning earlier is that we basically, like, could not afford a turkey this year, so we got a chicken. Okay, the story of us. Now I remember that one. You know what I've never had, though? I've never had, like, hot chicken. So, like, Dave's Hot Chicken or anything like that. I've never had that. I've also never had Jollibee, which we have a couple locations where I live, but Invisible is next. Invisible. But I've always wanted to try them, and I don't think I ever have. I think somebody just bid on my market, so hold on. Let me see. There you go. Enjoy. Yeah, okay, so that person is gone. Okay, so we can actually sell another horse from my market here. There we go, thoroughbred. Enjoy. Last time I had KFC, I think we had mashed potatoes and macaroni, and that was pretty good. Ship me a turkey, please. Oh, gosh. Okay, Better Than Revenge is next. Yeah, the coleslaw that Cane's has is pretty good. My boyfriend doesn't really like their slaw. It's fine. I do think it would be nice, though, if Cane's experimented with macaroni. But I think it also does help them set them apart from, like KFC. Okay, so we're continuing here. How many horses do I have left? Oh my gosh. Oh, I have so many. Oh, this is so annoying. I wish there was a thing here when it says to sort. I wish there was an option where you could sort it by name, but like unnamed horses. Because then I would be able to find which horses I have not already added a nickname to and just add it right then and there. But no, I have to do it all individually. Hold on, we're gonna do something really quick just to make these a little faster. There we go. And speaking of which, going back to the whole Thanksgiving thing, my family, we don't do macaroni as a side dish. And so we do stuffing, mashed potatoes and gravy, green bean casserole. We've done black olives in the past. What's the last thing that we do? Oh, cranberry sauce. So we do that. But we don't do the macaroni, which I've always wanted to do macaroni, but with the amount of cooking that we have to do for all of the rest of the side dishes, it's like, all the energy is going to be put into that, even though macaroni's really easy, compared to actually cooking the bird. Oh, shoot. I lost another horse that I don't know what that name was. Yeah, we do. I don't mind black olives. I just don't like having a lot of them. In fact, we actually put black olives on our pizza. It's good to have as a vegetable. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have your vegetables and stuff like that. Okay. That one, I know the name of that one was mine. I think I'm honestly going to get rid of this Cremello Gray Andalusian that I just got. Yeah, so you see all these basic coats. They're all just like duplicates, so I want to see if I can get rid of these and sell them and stuff. They're not that bad. But I mean, I can't have a lot of them anyways. It's salty, that is for sure. And plus, they're way faster to cook than macaroni, even though, like I said, macaroni's really easy. Because if you have black olives, you just take them out of a can, basically. You just dump them and join, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, but I do want to have the macaroni part. We just don't, you know? Hey, I'm curious, have any of you guys caught any horns during the current boost that we have? I caught one horn so far. I'm trying to get a horn on an Andalusian. But I only hunted once today so far, so we'll see if we're gonna hunt again. Probably won't do it on the live stream here, but yeah, I want to go hunting for a horn, and this is actually the first time that I've caught something while there's a boost. Usually with IUHs, when there's an IUH boost, I don't catch IUHs. Like, they're not there. And I always catch IUHs when there's not a boost going on. So we'll see. I want to make a video of me trying an IUH boost for the very first time. And see if it actually works. I mean, I know it does work, but, like, it's never personally worked for me. So next time that there's an IUH boost, hopefully I will be able to get my own personal boost, so that basically I have a 4x chance, 4 times as likely to get an IUH. We'll see if that works. I also want to try something where I try all of the boosts all at once. That would be crazy, actually. I don't even know if I have enough credits for that. I'd have to do the math to figure out if that'll work. Oh, I live a few more. Yay. At least at the Andalusians. Okay, couple more. Down at the bottom here. Did I not take it out? What the heck? It just got lost in the inventory again. Oh, well. Alright, so any of these that are named as breed, we can take these because it's all the same. Yes, see, when I put in when the search term of breed, all of this shows up, and I don't know why. Oh, it's probably because it says, like, legacy breed or unbreedable or whatever. Oh, here's a horse that I need to rename. Darn, I shouldn't have put all those horses in here. What if I do it like this? Breed space. No, probably not, because the space counts as a character, and it doesn't want to count that. Oh, gosh. Alright, well, let's see. I know I had a Percheron. Yeah, this one. And I know I had an Arabian. Oh, here we go. Okay, I have no idea. Here's another one, actually. Yeah, how much progress have you guys made on your inventories? It's looking pretty good. Alright, let me see if I can take out some of these other horses. This is like the very first gift I ever got from somebody, so I want to keep you. Starter horse, we're gonna keep you, so Jack. We're gonna keep you as a V1. I think this horse is the very first V1 I ever got, which is really nice. And then you are an event horse that I keep, EVK. Okay, I think, hopefully, that is all the horses from my closet here. I'm gonna keep those two there, the Snowy and the starter horse. Okay, I think we can move on to my pasture and barn then. Yeah, let's take one final look here. I think this is just all accessories that I am planning to sell and stuff like that. No more horses. Okay. Yay! Finally! Oh my gosh. So we've been streaming for 2 hours at this point. Okay. See, I can't rename the horse from right here, which kind of sucks. So I think, since you're all named as Keep, pretty much. So this is my collection of Palomino Andalusians. And I love my Palomino Andalusians. Star Stable still has not given us a Palomino Andalusian. Like, you had 2 generations to do that. Please, I need Palomino. I hope they release a Palomino coat as, like, either a magic coat with a nice magic coat, or as, like, an additional coat. Because sometimes Star Stable, they just add new coats and stuff like that, and they'll release them into the game. And I want a Palomino. Star Stable, if you can hear me, clap once. Please stop walking. Jeez, took forever for this one to stop moving so I could pick it up. Okay, why are you named that? Okay, so I think I have enough horses to go with so far. Bread. I don't know about this last one over here that I'm running towards. Okay, we can... Any of these that are named Keep get renamed. I kind of also want to get on Horse Life and redo my inventory there. The inventory naming system that I have for my Horse Life account is actually really interesting. what I do is there's different species, right? So there's, peritons, and there's unicorns, and there's ghoul steeds and stuff like that. So I give them a name based on the first letter of their species. So basically, a ghoul steed named Guinevere, right? Because it's G for ghoul steed, G for Guinevere. And then peritons, those start with a P. So I have a pink periton named Pierre, and he's really cute. I really like Pierre. Okay, so I think okay, we're gonna do these one by one. These are gonna be a little easier because I just pick it up and look for it. Why is it named 1? I have no idea why it's called that. This one, alright. And then we can put them all back. Kind of actually running out of inventory. Okay, that one's actually fine the way it is. Let's fool around in my alt account really quickly. Okay, I think I have this one more horse. Why is this over here? This should be more in the corner. What the heck? Okay. So we're gonna just quickly do this because this is bothering me, like, why this is here. Oh. Somebody bought the thoroughbred, thank you very much. Right there. Yeah, it should have been more in this corner this whole time. I don't know why that was like that. Okay, so let's grab this last horse and... Okay. So now we're going to do the same thing with all of these, which is going to be really easy because it's the same thing. I just pick it up, search for it, and put it there. What is your name? I don't think you have one. Okay. So this Clydesdale, and we're gonna copy that. I love this guy is really cute. Because he's, like, legitimately orange, and he's got, like, Halloween stuff. That one was named Meow, too. I don't know why. It's really funny. None of these are for trade, by the way. I just want to make that very clear. This barn is for display purposes only, and people ask me all the time, is this for trade? Oh, crap. Is it for trade, for sale? Can I have the horses in your barn? No, read the sign. I'm tempted to make a whole bunch of signs and put them all in front of the stable doors and just be like, not for trade, NFA, NFA. All of these are NFA, don't ask, It's not to be rude or anything, it's just that, like, these are, like, my absolute best horses, and I do want to show them off, yeah. I want to be able to see them in my collection without having to open my inventory. So I'd like watching them walk around and stuff. So that's why they're on display. That one was named Moldy Cheese. Love that. How's my inventory space doing? It's okay. Event and illusion. Hold on. So now we're getting onto the event and illusions. So all these, this ghost, and this black rainbow. I have a good handful of these rainbows. I need the orange hair and the blue hair, I think. I think those are the only ones I need left. Like, nobody is trading the black rainbows, and I think it's because people realize how I think people don't like them, but they also realize that they're valuable because, you know, they were an event horse that's probably not coming back. So it's like, they're like holding on to them. But it's an Andalusian. So, like, people don't really like, I wouldn't say they don't like Andalusians, but, like, they're not popular, you know? Fun. Another ghost Andalusian. Yeah, I'm trying to get a whole bunch of event Andalusians too, like ghost Andalusians in pure mane and tail color. So I made a video where I caught a pure pink Andalusian, pure pink ghost Andalusian. So that was really fun to get. I think I need a few other colors though. Okay, a couple more. Is there nobody in here? Oh, there's nobody in there. Alright, so finally, this pure infernal. We're just gonna call you EVA. Might as well. Okay. So guess what, guys? That's it. I finished sorting all of the names of my horses in my inventory on this account. So we gotta do the same thing for my alt account. But the alt account is not bad. It's way less horses and stuff like that. And I'm gonna do that at a later point, but I don't know. I think what we can do, looking for, oh darn, I thought this Carl person that said looking for emerald antlers for sale, but I thought that they were selling them so I could buy them. Oh, I'm so sad. All right. So, you know, honestly, I think at this point, this live stream has been going on for quite a while. It is 10 o'clock for my Eastern viewers. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end it there for now. So let me head out this way. Read the signs, people, read the signs. Same thing over here, read the signs. Okay. So anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this inventory cleaning live stream. I hope you guys were able to clean out your inventories a little bit, organize it, or maybe perhaps you might have used this video as like, you know, something to listen to in the background while you're hunting for horns or IUHs or anything that you like. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because I do have a new YouTube video coming out tomorrow and you don't want to miss that. So thank you all so much for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everybody! How do I stop the stream?